Furries. What is a furry? How is a furry? Are you a furry? All of these questions will be answered because I conducted interviews in VRCHAT. Now I gotta state, I was sticking my neck out here. I was in unwanted territory. If anything happened, I'm the only one that could have helped myself. I was a dead man walking. But I was determined. And I was determined to get my answers, even if it costed me my life. This is the VRCHAT furry community. The first thing I did was try to find an avatar that would fit this perfect occasion. You gotta stay fancy for those interviews. Yo. Oh my gosh, I'm looking good. Shit. With my drip drop in check, I then headed over to the furry worlds, where not one person acknowledged me. Where it all starts.
Place you're from.
Hello there.
Well, it's more like.
Yo.
Okay, you can join us.
Hello.
Basically, we don't like kids because they're
Hello.
It's murder.
Holding that's you're eating a child. That is.
With not much luck, I then decided to spend the next couple of hours searching through worlds where I would then luckily find people to interview. Alright, this one seems to be a bit more empty.
Stop jumping.
Do
you want to have cat sex?
Yo. Hey, I don't like that very much. Oh my goodness.
It's just normal.
What? Come on, man. No, not me. No, I'm good. Are you a furry?
Come on.
Are you a furry?
Yes, gay
Okay.
furry. I want to have gay cat sex. Yep.
Nah, I'm
You
good,
seem
bro.
like
Oh my
I got a
God.
big dick though.
Okay.
I only shave half of my nuts.
Hell no. Sorry, Mom. I don't like that type of music. That just makes me sick.
Hey, yo, are you guys furries?
What?
Hello?
What?
Are you guys furries?
Here,
I do
I have
believe
to
so.
change my avatar. I am.
Hey, would you be willing to do an interview?
Sure.
For what?
Why not?
Because I'm trying to conduct like a YouTube video, you know, an interview and interviews with furries.
Hell yeah, dude.
Trying to, you know, get their
Yeah,
perspective.
interview.
Yeah.
Just a quick note, this next scene is a little hectic because my mic was a little low and lots of people were talking. So I did put up text for what I'm saying, at least for the audible moments.
I got blamed for it. It wasn't me. I'm trying to get out of here.
Yo, you in jail?
Oh, word. I got you. I got you.
I'm in jail.
I got
Yeah,
you.
look, I'm locked up on a fake fraudulent charge of tax evasion.
Bro, really?
You see, I'm holding the American flag. You see this?
you see
I love America.
Right,
Yeah,
horny
that's
jail.
America's
I'm
champion
very
right there.
patriotic.
Wait, horny jail, bro.
That's
what did you
America's
do?
champion right there.
No. Look. They ran out of funding, and this is all they had left. And I say, here, we're gonna put you in here.
Yeah, you
I'm
seem
not
like-
horny.
You know. If you want, I can
Point
interrogate
samples.
you real quick. Then I will
You
set
filled the
you free.
animal.
Okay, is that a deal? I got a YouTube video.
All right,
coming up.
I'm ready. I'm innocent as an innocent
This is
motherfucker. Let's
like your
go.
only
Are
chance.
you a
can't fuck
furry?
this up,
Are you
bro.
a furry though?
Fuckers are more fancier.
That I need like that's the only way I can conduct.
What do you mean by furry?
Because I'm
What-
conducting
or what do
interviews
you-
against furries.
So you're not giving your cheeks
For a
up
YouTube
to the
video.
niggas.
But there's different kind of
You're
furries.
taking
Yeah, any
cheeks from the
furry,
bitches.
any-
Hey, what are you?
Any furry.
I don't know. Hey man, I'm not a furry, so I don't know, but I'm just like
Look. As somebody who may have been a furry at one point, or is a furry, or kind of deals with
Hey man, if you're hey man, as long as someone is a furry, I will want to interview them. All right.
Okay, I'm ready to answer your questions. I'm ready to answer your questions
All
in
right,
the prison cell.
let's go.
While being
Let's
locked
go.
up is crazy.
Yeah, that
If
is
you ask the
crazy.
ridiculous question I think you're gonna ask, I'm gonna be very upset.
No,
and I won't get out of here.
I'm just trying to get people's like perspective. That's all, man. Nothing disrespectful. Nothing.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I guess.
But-
What the hell was that?
What about me,
Someone
bro?
else was there with me.
Why you look like that?
I feel like
Dude, it's
I have
perfectly
someone else
fine.
in
What do you
case someone
mean? What? Come on. Come on,
I'm
bro.
kidding, I'm just messing.
Come on, bro. Come on. Everybody likes a cat with pants on. Come on. Come on. Yo. Well then. You guys playing computer in here? Oh shit, what y'all watching? Ooh. Naughty ass shit. Okay, I see you boys. You guys have fun. Yo, what's up, boys? Brandon and digs the bread. I love me. Wow, what a what an avatar, my guy, or profile. Digs the bread.
Just like looking about some meth. Yeah, you know, somebody looking about some meth.
Not really. No, I'm not. No, I'm a good member of society. I would never do such a thing. I'm not lying.
And people who do meth aren't good members of society.
Hey man, Hey, look, listen, man. I don't like how you're being so aggressive with the meth now, huh? You
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you know, some people just use meth to cope with things, you know. Not me, but some people do.
I don't think meth is a good. I don't think that's a good substitute.
Look, bro, some people smoke weed, some people cut themselves, other people just do meth. It's just it's life.
No, dude, you're so accurate. Wow, true words of inspiration, man. You know what? Where'd the other guy just go? Did he just die? Oh shit. All right.
He's over there.
Well,
He's over there.
digs the bread. I have to ask a question of you.
All right, and I may potentially have an answer. What's up?
Okay. I'm trying to conduct a YouTube video as a small YouTuber who is looking to interview some furries. Would you be down? Just 7 questions.
I'd be okay with that.
Hey, you would?
Sure. What's up?
Oh hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys wanna, I can interview you guys at different times or whatever. If you guys wanna, we're somewhere that's good.
I mean, I'm not
Or, what's up?
actually a furry. I just am in VR.
Bruh, you're a faker. This guy's a veteran. You're a faker. How dare you? How dare you, Brandon? I was about to have a two.
I support the community.
Just what you hear my opinions about furries. You won't think I'm a veteran so far.
Oh shit! Well, this might get interesting. Okay, but okay. Well, where's a good like secluded area around here?
Follow
I
me.
don't know. Open about a mirror.
Okay, let's go. Hey yo, you stretching?
Yo,
Oh hell yeah!
what's up?
Nothing but God, now you're making me stress. God damn it! Oh god, that hurts so bad. Okay, I have a question.
What's your question?
God, your avatar's not fully loaded and I hate this so much. Okay, so I'm conducting interviews on furries for a YouTube idea because I'm a small YouTuber, and I thought it'd be funny. You down for 7 questions? You don't have to, by the way. It's like it's nothing bad. It's literally just your own kind of like like how long have you been a furry? How'd you get introduced? That kind of stuff.
I've been asked similar stuff twice before, so
Oh, not great experiences.
pardon me if I think this is going in a certain direction.
Oh no! I've actually conducted like I think 4 of these recorded so far. It's kind of hard to get some people, but it's completely
Fair. I mean, yeah, considering this
Eh,
kind of shtick is generally just people trying to get a rise out of others, so.
No, I'm not at all. I always sell it before the interview and everything. No, there's no hate at all. Not one bit. I genuinely do not
Alright,
care, but
I'm
like,
going to assume you're coming from a place of wanting to understand. Go for it.
yes,
You've done this 4 times already.
yes, I have. It's not like it's kind of like me just wanting to get the perspective of the other person, kind of in a way. Like, how do they feel about it? And
Fair.
All right. Well, did you want to come over here to the pad thing that's over here?
Fine.
Okay. So now we have finally come full circle, and the rest of the video will be dedicated to the interviews. This is before I've edited any of the clips, and there is a lot of footage. So if you are someone from the video and you just so happen to realize that some of the conversations we had are a lot shorter, I didn't want to make some of the videos so long. But at the same time, I really want to say a major thank you to everybody that has clicked on the video or anybody that I interviewed in the video. You guys are great, and thank you so much for the clips, and I really hope you guys enjoy the video. The first question, since I guess this will go for both of you guys then, whoever wants to answer first for each one, I have 7 questions. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
All right, very nice. The first question is, how long have you been a furry?
6, 7 months.
Since I met him, so like 2 months.
2 months and then 7 months. Okay. Next one.
Or wait, 3.
Oh, 3 months.
Ow! Ow! I just hit my toe. Yeah, 3.
First question is, how long have you been a furry?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that sounds like it's good right there.
I'm guilty. Are we counting the years that I was confused if I was a furry or not, or the years I was actually talking to other furries and actually in the shits?
You know what? How about just for it, bro? Just the years that you were actually in it.
I'll say 7 or 8.
Oh, you're a veteran furry.
Maybe 6, 7. Hey.
What's up, bro?
You a veteran, buddy.
I've seen it all. And I'm at I found the answers I was looking for.
All right. Okay. So first off, I just want to say, man, thanks for your participation. It's kind of hard to find some people who are willing to do this. Let me just make sure.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be quite fun, so let's get this started.
Oh, of course, man. Of course. First question: how long have you been a furry?
I want to say like what, back in 2020, so not that long, honestly. I'd say a good 2 years before I became disassociated with the community.
Well, no, I just want to say thank you for your participation and stuff like that.
No problem.
Okay. First question: how long have you been a furry?
Couple of years.
Oh,
I'd
so
say
you're,
since probably around 2018.
oh,
That's
so
when I like really joined the fandom.
you're a furry veteran then. Okay, gotcha. You got like
I
a
wouldn't
badge.
call myself a veteran.
You got a badge of honor.
Meh.
So
If you got count convention badges, I got a couple.
one.
Okay, what's the next question?
How did you become introduced to the furry community?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, it is raining so hard. I have to turn my volume up all the way.
So what about you?
Since joining VRCHAT.
Can you tell me how you got introduced to the furry community?
When I was curious, I had got on the website. I was like, what are furries? The typical, what are furries, right?
Yeah.
But instead of taking, the normal route, I'm like, oh no, they're weird. I was like, oh, this is kind of curious. And I jumped into the rabbit hole. I took the blue pill.
Did you regret it or anything?
Probably
or-
should not have it, man. Sometimes I do regret it because you meet some goofy motherfucker. You meet some goofy people. Like you meet some people you wish you never met.
N-
Some people who are actually toxic.
Right.
And sometimes I really love it because I get to meet homies like that. I get to go to cons with, and we hang out and party.
How did you become introduced to the community?
Uh, Back when I was in middle school, I was scrolling through the internet, YouTube, and then this random video of these people wearing costume, like animal costumes, popped up, and I was like, "What is this?" Right? So I clicked on it, and they were just having fun in their little suits, and I was like, "That looks kind of fun." I want to do that someday. Then I forgot about it for a long time until college, and then it popped in my head like, "Oh shit, furries exist."
So it's just
So
it just started to
that's kind of how.
it just kind of became like the norm, and it just looked fun as a community thing to do, or
Kind of fun as a community to do. Like they weren't hurt nobody. They just dressed up as animals and danced around and went to cons and lovey-dovey woo shit. It was alright to me.
how did you become introduced to the furry community?
Good question. How far back? Probably just watching YouTube animations, honestly.
From
Just watching old YouTube animations. Like, hey, these characters are neat. I like those. I want to make some of those. And then I made some of those, and it's deeper into the pit from there.
So do you do like a fan art and everything, and you like sell it to people who want like personas or anything?
I haven't opened my commissions just yet. Working on that. Procrastinating like hell. But I usually make characters for myself, just to practice my skills, practice writing stuff for personal projects down the line. But yeah, I do art.
If you have found your persona, how did you find your persona?
I really don't have a persona. I'm just me.
Okay, so you don't
What's
have
that?
a persona is from what I realize is that some people in the furry community have their own, like, I guess, idea of what they're like as a furry character, from what I think it is.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Okay, gotcha. So we're gonna skip that one. How did you find your persona if you've had one?
So for the longest time, when I first got in, like the first three or something years, I didn't have one. I kind of just like Google imaged the shit, and I was like, oh, I'll stick with this guy. And it wasn't until I think my last 3 years of being a furry that I decided to pick a golden retriever because I feel like I'm always happy and energetic, and I always like want to meet and talk to people. So I was like, this one fits me the best, and I think, and it's just like a regular fucking cartoon dog because I believe a fursona is an extension of your personality. It's not some, but everybody sees it different. Some people use it as their escape. I use it as my extension. Like this is how like if I would like without the animal, like all the furry bulls are the furry stuff. That's my personality, and I just match it to an animal that I think that made sense, the most sense for me.
How did you find your persona, if you have found one, of course?
Honestly, the people were like, just choose your favorite animal or whatever, right? And I was just like, well, I've always had a stronger inclination towards scaly creatures. So, like when I joined the fandom, I was like, I bet I'm just gonna be a dragon. Simple as that.
Do you
I got it commissioned, and then there we go.
right. How much do like the commissions cost or anything? Usually.
Most people, right? Like they go to these real, famous artists in the community, whatever. They pay like upwards of like $300, $400 something dollars. I'm not doing that shit. This is not like a lifestyle. This shit is a hobby to me. Like I do it just cause, right? I don't live this life. So like the most I've ever paid for a commission myself is like maybe 115, if that. And it was
Right.
pretty like nice, you know.
How did you find your persona, if you have found one exactly?
My persona is the biggest, longest work in progress you've ever seen. I don't think I've gotten one down that has lasted me more than 3 months.
Oh, so you have a lot of
Because I can just change it whenever I like. This is my current iteration. Snow leopard with a couple other species accents, just for fun. And considering changing any of this would take a considerable amount of effort, because Unity is Unity. Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
so you actually like do like designs, like, and you build up the models and everything, right?
Building the models, not quite yet. I have a lot of training to do with Blender with that. But getting assets, putting them on the model, making sure everything works correctly. If any idea how annoying it is to set up a toggle?
I have.
Ugh.
I've seen the videos as well, because I used to actually want to go into Unity, and I started to learn how to do Blender and everything, and no, it's a pain. It is a pain.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did most of this in a single day.
In a single day. No, that's good. That's good
With
though.
no experience.
Do you like fursuits?
Okay.
And do you own one?
I don't own one, but I really want one.
What kind?
I don't own one. I really want one.
Oh, so you both want one.
I want
Hey!
Okay.
I want to get a protogen.
Fist bump.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
But like
So
besides,
all right,
besides the
look, the
body.
first, you understand that shit. It's like it's hard. Like it's really even. I have them. Don't get me wrong. I have the money, but it's the people. Like it's hard. Like you can't just go up and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this fursuit here, like this custom fursuit that's like that my Sona because they have to make it, and usually everybody is waiting for one, so the lines are super long. It's like when the Popeye's chicken sandwich first came out. Everybody's fucking waiting for one. Like that's how it is. That's how it is again. The fursuit for me, at least, my experience. I did some looking around. I don't know. I went to conventions and like it's cool, but it's hot. My friend let me wear theirs for a bit. It's hot. That thing is hot. And I'm in shape and shit is hot.
Not one, but you don't want to.
Yeah,
You don't want to ever want to own
I-
one.
You will never catch me in the fursuit. You will not.
Do you feel
Under
like,
any circumstances. Not only are the bitches expensive, they're just hot as hell. You know.
as you previously mentioned, you only do this kind of stuff as a hobby? So, do you feel like personally that do you feel like it's kind of a little weird for people to dress up as animals, or is it still like normal to you, or?
Me personally, I do find that shit kind of weird. Like you won't catch me in the fursuit, go on the cons and hugging strangers and shit like that. Like, I mean, I get why they do it, right? It's escapism. You know, same thing. Like same way how you got like those live action people, right, from fucking D&D or some shit like that. You know,
Right.
LARPing, whatever it's called.
Comic-Cons.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I get why they do it, right? But me personally, I just wouldn't do it. But I understand why. So yeah, it's a little weird, but I'm kind of used to it at this point.
I've always liked the idea of a fursuit. I never really got into the minutia of it because I'm poor as fuck. So I've never really thought about getting one. But I've never really put a lot of thought into getting one. But the idea of getting a fursuit, honestly, not that bad. I might end up doing that because it's just fun.
Right.
Getting-
And
Pardon me. Getting to just dress up as a silly creature and go be a dumbass. It's just fun. Social norms? You're in a carpet already. Who the fuck cares?
I was about to say it also has changed, like the do you feel like a lot of people's flock to, or flock to the furry community because of social norms have changed, where it's more acceptable, and so people think it's fun and they want to?
Yes. Straight up. Average societal expectations of people. Furries, like, on average, will have such lower standards that you can just be yourself. As long as you're not a problem or annoying or just as long as you don't disrupt the things around you, be who you want to be. We dress up like animals on the internet, for fuck's sake. We're already weird. We're already breaking several like conventions there. So why not just say, fuck it. You know, all this unnecessary stuff that's merely there just because it's the thing that you do. Fuck it. Just have fun.
Do you feel as if most hate against furries is just memeing or real hate? And if so, how do you deal with it?
I honestly, I think it's 50-50. It might be me, it might be hate, just full of hate. And I usually just cuss them out. I mean,
the same thing with like the 50-50 part, but like, I mean, people have their own perspective on things. Like, some people are homophobic. Like, you know, you get the thing.
Right,
Some
right.
what, mom? Hold on, I'll be.
Alright, you got it. Oh wow, their avatars are way through the floor. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh. Are they good?
Sorry, it's not rain, it's hail.
Do you feel as if most hate against furries is just memeing or real hate? And if so, how do you deal with it personally?
It's a mix. It's actually a mix of hate and memeing. You know, it's free points. You know, a lot of furries take the bait, like any kind of trolls. Like you remember them on for 2 days. If they're gonna antagonize. Just like school, if somebody like they set a trap out there and you take it, that's points for them to keep going and going because they're getting their satisfaction at it.
Right.
There is some furries who do some questionable stuff, to me at least. And
Gotcha.
it's like social media in general. In social media in general, though, if you do something and post it online and expect not everybody to agree with it, then that's a sad mistake because not everybody's going to agree with it, and some people are going to hate the simplest things for no reason. I'm not saying that's the furry case, but in anything, you know, any community, there's always something people will do that other people don't like. My mom always told me that not everybody could be your friend, or not everybody's gonna like what you do, even if you're trying to do it for good. And I forgot to answer the other question: how do I deal with trolls? I actually just talk to them, like I was just saying. I just talk to them. I'm like, hey, what's wrong with the phrase? And I'll kind of like play little mind games, and like I'll convince them. I'm a gaslighter, so like I'll gaslight them into saying. I'll gaslight them saying something about furries, like, what do you think about Lola Bunny then? And they're like, oh, she's cool. That's like, you're a fucking furry. And I like gaslight them into that and stuff like that. And
right.
it's it's really chill. Like sometimes I like the chaos. Sometimes I like the chaos, and sometimes it's a different switch,
Right.
Because sometimes you need, yin and yang. Like if everybody's all soft and nice and stuff, it's kind of stale.
All right. Yeah, because I talked to someone just previously in another interview, and they mentioned to me that within the furry community, a lot of people tend to use it as like an escape of like reality and like fixing their issues, or like, for example, like let's just say they have like a lot of social anxiety, and they just want to feel accepted. That's a big way for them to, I guess, flock to the furry community. Do you think that's true? That a lot of them just have like issues and they want to feel accepted?
Yeah, like I've met a lot of people who are like kind of socially awkward and didn't really talk much, but when they joined the fandom, right, they just kind of opened up because it's easier when you're behind the screen or you're in a mask. You don't have to see people face to face. You see a giant dog or a dragon or a wolf or some shit like that. So it's easier to communicate like that. So yeah, it does help with a lot of anxiety and just social awkwardness. A lot of people just find it easier to talk to other furries. It is what it is. Birds with feather flock together, all that type shit.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you feel as if most hate against furries is just memeing or real hate? And if so, how do you personally deal with the hate?
A lot of it, I ain't gonna lie, it is just like memes, like haha, furries, they want to fuck animals, so let's just make fun of them, right? I think a lot of people are legitimately like, let's kill them. We hate them. They're weird people, which that's kind of extreme because, like, I mean, they just doing their thing. They don't really hurt nobody until they do, right? But that's not like a wide thing that happens. It's just, it is what it is. I think a lot of it is unjustified, personally.
Right. How do you personally deal with the hate if it comes your way? Like, let's just say someone comes up to you and they see you in your avatar and they just want to, like, just not say some great things to you, I guess.
Like, I don't really too much go to public worlds, not because like I'm scared of like the hate or something like that. Because like it's fucking VRCHAT. First of all, I don't give a fuck what no one say on here. Everyone's a troll, right?
But say
But,
it's
like,
behind the
when I
screen.
used to go to public worlds, exactly. Like, but honestly, when people like, I never really had someone come to me like, "Yo, you should fucking kill yourself. You're a furry." I never really like people come up and they fuck with me, right? They start talking to me like, "Damn, he not like a regular typical furry. He'll fuck back with us." So they kind of like I'm chill with most people when they come up to me in public worlds. I don't got no issues, honestly.
So with that being said, do you feel like as if most furry hate is either memeing or genuine hate?
Some of it is hate from a place of not understanding what you're looking at. People hate to not know things. Fear of the unknown and all that jazz. So there's a decent amount of people that see something they don't understand, and instead of trying to understand, because that takes effort, and actually interacting with them on a personal human level, decide to go, I don't like you. Die in the fiery pits of hell, you fucking prick. And they never go further than that. Some of them do have the exact same reaction for a different reason.
Right.
Pardon that internet hiccup.
I was
Some
about
of
to
them have the exact same reaction for a secondary reason. They do understand, but they don't want to admit it. So they see the rest of the people that are definitely not furries and go, I'm going to be one of them so that I am not one of them.
Right.
Because everybody else, all of these societal expectations that they can't get past, would hate them for being this. So they choose to be an asshole. Repression
So how do you
comes in many forms, but
how do you feel, or how do you deal with the hate that maybe someone comes up to you and then they try to like put you down or anything?
Usually I start out laughing in their face because they're already doing something completely pathetic, seeking attention or seeking some sort of gratification for their hatred or misunderstanding. They're looking for reinforcement. That's what they want. And the ones that are in denial and looking for the reinforcement that, no, these other people are right. I shouldn't want to be this thing, and I'm not this thing. You know what I do to them? I get right up in their face and just go, just be yourself. What you are doing here is merely an act. Choose who you want to be. Do not let the expectations of others decide your life for you. And usually they escalate, which means that I've gotten in their heads. And then I just leave them be, because at that point, they'll usually either walk away because they can't get the reaction they want out of me, or they escalate to the point where they're completely incoherent. And end up leaving the instance.
How has the furry community or fandom made an impact on who you are today? If it has had any impact.
I feel like I'm an overall better person.
It just makes me like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I just feel happy.
I feel like I can be myself and actually express who I am.
Right, because there's a lot of acceptance within the community, so you can just be whoever you want.
Don't get me wrong, I have solid social skills. I was getting them when I got out of high school and I started working a regular job and shit.
Right.
And by being a furry, it taught me a bit about myself. Like I learned a bit about myself and how to actually how my personality kind of clicks with everybody's. In some cases, not everybody, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you know,
No, right.
I wonder as a people person and being a furry, if you use it correctly, you can use it to help your social skills.
Say yes, but also no. And let me explain why, right? So, like, I've never, like I said, I was never always this social person. I mean, yeah, it's easier to talk to people who are into what you're into, right? It's
Right.
just how it is. But, like, I feel like in a lot of ways, you know, I've gotten more used now talking to other people since I joined, because, like, we all into the same stuff. But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, it is a lot of weirdos in the fandom, and it's kind of like, I kind of like, you know, just kind of shy away from talking to most people nowadays. But it's easier to talk to them, but I choose not to. If that makes your sense, you know, that makes sense.
Right. So there's
It's easier, but I choose
definitely
not to.
gotcha. So there's definitely like a part of the community that you as well are like, okay, that's a bit weird, I suppose.
Yeah.
How has the furry fandom made an impact on who you are today?
It's done a lot for my personal expression. It's let me really step back and examine myself away from, again, expectations and stuff like that, as well as connected me with a lot of other people that have helped me through a lot of things. So one of the things about the fandom that I really like is, yeah, there's a vocal minority. They're a bunch of pricks. They're just assholes looking for attention. Because people are people. We like attention. But sometimes you find a crowd that's selfless, that actually cares. Stick with them. And it has changed my life quite a bit. Especially recently. Holy hell.
The last question. Do you have a message to tell for anyone who is unaccepting of the community?
You can meet some really nice people. But if you wanna, if I so
I got a gun. Okay, my brain just turned off.
I'm related to a murderer.
Look at you go.
So, Mom, you remember the story of the guy hitting the one of the ancestors of mine hitting the tax collector? Yeah, that guy died. The tax collector.
Yo,
Did Dad never tell you the story? Okay. Anyways, what's happening?
All right, well, that was actually the very last question.
That was out of fucking nowhere.
That was out of nowhere. He died, by the way. Thank you guys, though, for your participation and everything, and I really hope you guys have a good one. Would you have a message to tell for anyone who's unaccepting of the community, like does not allow it or anything, or generally brings a lot of hate to it?
You do what you do. You do what you do. I ain't bothering you. Hey, look. You like what you like, and I like what I like. I think that's the best way to say it. Like, nah, it's whatever.
Damn.
Not hey shit.
Right.
That's yeah. It's not, you know, why fight them? Nah, I'm chilling. We chilling. I think that's the best thing to do is chill. Like, shit. Then I ain't gonna bring it around you, or I'm just, you know, stay back from me. Like, keep our distance. You know.
If I had to say something, I'd be like, I'd just say, you know, mind your business, I guess. Let folks live their life how they want to. I mean, everybody got their thing they into, bro. You know, just chill, live and love.
All right, man.
I mean, that's simple as that.
Hey, man,
If you can't do that, you know, fuck off.
Do you have a message to tell for anyone who is unaccepting of the community, or generally just want to try to ruin it or such?
If you have no interest in being one of us and you don't understand why we express ourselves in the way we do, you don't have to join us. we can go our separate ways. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But we're just people. We are. Even the people in fursuit, underneath that is still a human being. We're all stuck on this bitch of an earth together, so just try and get along, make it easier for each other. It's not like we're harming you in any way. In fact, where I'm standing, the people who don't understand harming us has no point. Be yourself. No matter what form that is, no matter who you want to be, just be you. No matter what.
Wait, are you still recording?
Yeah, but like this whole part isn't gonna go in because kind of just strictly doing.
Subscribe.